that's even like to be in that space. I like to be comfortable. I want to be able to do what I want to do without having to be burdened by having so much money where everybody's in my face trying to get me on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Like right now we can move and have a great time on our terms without being on that level. But if we take it to that point, how, I don't know what that looks like. Like, can we even go anywhere and have a good time anymore without everybody in your face trying to get something up out of you? Like, I don't think Bezos parties. I don't think he's out there, you know what I mean, having a good time with his peoples. I mean, granted, he's got other bigger things, which is probably why he's where he's at, right? Like, he's out there doing Amazon stuff, and you know, we're doing podcasts. But
I'm just saying, there's places in this world for those types of people to party.
For sure.
Like,
it's eyes wide shut. That's exactly what that is.
Dude. I don't know if I ever told you before, man. I once upon a time in a different life, right? I spent a little bit of time in Hollywood, and there was this place called Beecher's Madhouse, and it was in the basement of the Roosevelt Hotel. And dude, it was like, you know, I mean, the tables, you know, it sounds expensive, but the clientele coming in there, it was, you know, $20 to the normal person, right? It was like 300, I think, was like the cover if you didn't have a table. Men table buy was like 5 G's, something like that, you know. And you go in there and like, I won't say the people I saw in there because I would never want to like, you know, exploit them, you know, or expose them in a way that they don't want to be. But dude, it was one of those things like you walk into this spot and you come in, and I swear to God, my first experience there, I walked through the door. I was like, yo, what's up? You know, David or whoever the guy was at the door, because, you know, I knew the guy. And he's like, yo, what's up, man? Like, come on in, da-da-da-da. You know, so I go in, and I see something out of my periph right here. Like, I had a duck. There was, like, a midget on a zip line just cruising through the nightclub dressed up like Cupid. I was like, what the actual fuck is going on here? And then right after he goes ziplining by, this dude on fucking stilts comes by. It was like a nightclub, but it was a circus.
Interesting.
And it was like where a bunch of like Hollywood, I don't want to say elite, but like let's call them B.5 A- celebrities.
That'll work.
You know, who didn't want to go to that limelight, right? They didn't want to go out and get bothered, you know, at like Supper Club or whatever the big club was back in the day, Crest or whatever it was. But they'd go there because it was a party. There was a DJ, but there was also like insane
people like them.
Yeah, people like them,
caliber and folks. Yeah.
Insane, like the environment, right? It wasn't like your typical nightclub where there's just a DJ and everybody's dancing. You know, there was entertainment on a stage throughout the entire night, and it was weird stuff, right? Like, it reminded me of I saw something like Dave, what's his name? The comedian that like dated Kim K and all them. Pete Davidson.
Pete
Davidson. So I saw a very funny and ironic video with him earlier today. He was talking about his experience when he went to dinner with like Kanye and Kim K when they were together. And
now
he's like, oh my God. Yeah, right. Like the irony of the entire thing had me just dying laughing, right? Because I don't give a shit. Like, you know, like he's doing him, she's doing her, you know, Kanye's living in Kanye's world, doing Kanye things. But I guess Kanye walks in and he's like, let's get the spot in the back. And I guess Pete Davidson was like, oh no, like what's going on, right? Like, you know, he's like, basically what I took from him is he's like, this sounds really expensive and I don't think I could afford to hang with this dude right now, right? And Kanye wanted like, you know, and I'm relating like the Beecher's Madhouse, right, to this particular story, but I guess Kanye was like, I don't want a menu. I want what's not on the menu. I want the crazy shit, the shit that nobody else gets, you know, like, you know, that kind of thing. That's what Beecher's Madhouse was for whatever the celebrities were they were hanging out. They were getting like just another level of when you've experienced everything. And I think you might know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to save it for another episode.
Yeah.
Once you've had everything in life delivered to you on a silver platter,
start getting creative with it. Huh?
You have to start getting creative. It's not exciting anymore. But when you walk into a nightclub and you almost get taken out by, a midget on a zip line, all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm here to party.
Yeah,
let's get weird.